had that experience? Remember a fire drill going back when you're third grade and everybody gets out of the building and everyone gets out and you're really happy and this is wonderful and you knew what to do then. Well, those kinds of drills are really helpful for some organizations, but in emergency management and business continuity planning, those things are not always that most helpful in really teaching your staff the muscle memory that you need in order to be effective when disaster strikes. So what we do is we don't just write a plan and just put it on a shelf and hope that your staff, through osmosis know what to do in disaster. What we do is actually we run a drill, ideally an exercise, and even a full-scale exercise as much as possible to test pieces of those plan. Because what you want to do during your drill is to not have it be over in 2 minutes and you pat yourself on the back because you got it done. What you don't want to do, that might be helpful for a surveyor that's going to come visit you and say, well, you got that exercise done. The whole point of an exercise is to fail spectacularly. The point of the exercise is to find where your planning gaps are. And when you fail spectacularly in a really, which you might think is a bad way, that's a good thing because you're saying, oh, well, we forgot a whole bunch of stuff in our plan. And that's the perfect learning opportunity for you to say, okay, our staff aren't trained. Oh boy, we really need to do a better job of training our staff on evacuation. Do they know where their assembly point is? Do they know what they do when they get to the assembly point? Well, maybe our staff haven't been trained on that either. And so that failing spectacularly is so crucial because it means that you can now fail spectacularly during the drill, but once your staff have gone through experience and you've written an after action report and you've updated those plans based on those findings, more importantly, you're not going to fail during the actual disaster because you've already figured out what those contingencies are, you've already figured out what those problems are, and you're ready for the next disaster.